Thank you again. Thanks to the chairman and ranking member. I would just make a friendly suggestion. Perhaps we could invite CBO back for an extended time to talk to us again. I am just baffled in the last 50 minutes that someone's not watching TV and sent someone scurrying over here, but it reinforces my opinion, I think. Dr. Petzel, thank you, as always. Thanks for being here. And I, too, am a fan, like many of my colleagues, especially from rural areas. The CBOC concept is working. And again, I think there's a mature attitude here that it's not an all or nothing, that in some cases contracts work well, in others they do not. And in my district, I have one that is a VA-run facility and another that Sterling Medical is doing, and they're providing excellent care, and I'm appreciative of that. Two specific questions on here. Since I've been in Congress, the Southern Minnesota, Northern Iowa clinic was going to be approved next week. That's been 6 years that next week is going to be approved. Is this whole process interfering with the completion of that contract and the completion of that clinic for rural veterans in Southern Minnesota, Northern Iowa?
Thank you for the question, Congressman Walz. As near as I can tell, no. It's on the approved list for 13, as I understand it already, and I think it's slated to be open sometime in 13 or early 14, so it shouldn't.
All right. I'm excited about that. But I don't often get a quote President Reagan, trust but verify. We'll see this one. So,
and I'm going to do that, sir.
Open that thing. It's a good one. But my other question is this, and I'm hearing from my folks back home, Secretary Shelito and Commissioner Shelito and others. Is this problem forcing you to reprogram? And I bring this up specifically on an issue that's very near and dear to my heart, the stand downs. And you guys have been fabulous partners in communities on stand downs. This year, out of the blue, Minneapolis VA is no longer supporting stand downs, and that created a gap. Our question is, and there's a lot of hurt feelings over this, as you might imagine, and these are long-term partnerships for good causes. Is it your interpretation, Dr. Petzel, that reprogramming because of some of these decisions on leases is starting to have an effect there?
No, sir. There has been no discussion about reprogramming in relationship to this lease issue, and I am chagrined to hear that Minneapolis is not supporting stand-down. We will look into that.
I appreciate that. And again, I thank you, Chairman. This is a very timely hearing, and I think we're starting to get at the heart of some of the problems.